Josh, did Skip let you know before the game too that this might have to be a multiple inning game for you?
No, I think as this year is going to go by, we're all going to be pretty aware that it really doesn't matter how the game's going is going to dictate how many innings we throw. So we're always ready to go, keep going out there. So I'll finish it if he tells me to.
Was the humidity getting to you at all? I know you're going to the rosin quite a bit, and that's been an issue sometimes.
Yeah, no, I hate humidity. I'll never stop hating it, but adjusting to it is, just using more rosin, packing some dirt on. So we're just working out there.
It seems like right now you've got complete command of that curveball. Is that how you feel too?
Yeah, I've always probably had better command of the curveball. I think it allows for a little bit less variation. You're just kind of pulling it down. So I think it's a little bit easier to place. Some guys it's the opposite. But I think it just, rotation's right. And as long as you're not thinking about it, just kind of letting your head lead it, it's a lot easier.
Hey, Josh, I'm curious, obviously the other night you went out and I believe they said a lower back. And how much did that hurt and how good did it feel, I guess, the next day? Yeah,
so typically, if you want to consider this the beginning of the season or not in your head, you're going to be precautionary just because you have games going forward. And I think that's kind of what it was. It just rained. We didn't get the tarp on the field, which has no fault of anybody. It was just a sudden downpour real quick, and I'm extremely hard on my front side. So putting all those together, my legs kind of gave out from under me on the pitch. Looked funky, felt funky. I was stretching, just trying to make sure that I'm okay. They saw that as a precautionary thing. If he's not sure, we're not sure. Why are we pushing it in a close game with a division leader? I have no problem with what decision they made. We talked about it, and that's why I'm back out here throwing to you today. So.
Hey, Josh, just attitude-wise, how much better does the clubhouse feel? Like after, winning 4 games in a row, having that laugher on Thursday, and then taking the Twins down, is it just a real sea change in the attitude of the team?
Oh, I don't think there's anything you can compare clubhouse from winning to losing. You lose a game and it's a close game, it's tough. You lose a couple close games, it's really tough. And so we're fighting through a couple of those losses, really close games, pitched really well. Things just didn't kind of bounce our way. So clubhouse was negative, but it was a very competitive negative. It was like, we're changing this. We have no problem with what's going on. We know that if we keep doing things in the right process, the right way, it's going to go our way. And so, these are just that much sweeter because we see kind of our work paying off.
Josh, at the time, did you feel like that game, the last game with the Cubs, was maybe a little bit of a turning point? I think McBroom said it at the time, and then I think Nicky actually pointed to the next game, the 1-run game to start this series. Did you guys feel like there was maybe something starting to change right around that point?
I don't know. I think we, as a competitor, especially myself, and I'll take my point of view because I can't speak for them. You always want the odds stacked against you. It's like one of those things. I'll laugh in your face if you say that I can't do something because I won't sleep for the next week and a half, month and a half, year and a half until it's done. So I think that playing with a little chip on your shoulder is okay, and I think that we took that. And we kind of saw a little bit of a slide. We lost games that we should have won in our hearts. I think we just took that and really ran with it. I don't think it was necessarily something that was a turning point. I think saying it clicked is a lot better. Well, as soon as we kind of hit our stride and we saw some runs go on the board, guys gave shutdown innings when we needed to after we put runs on the board, really kind of stifled their offense. We multiply and bounce off of each other. So, when we start putting runs on the board, the bullpen's fired up, bullpen comes out, shuts a couple guys down, big situations. It extrapolates everything that we do.
Josh, how much fun in general has it been to pitch alongside Trevor and Greg and Ian and Scott, and with what they've done? How much fun has this been for you?
I think they're phenomenal guys. It's it's a phenomenal bullpen to have. I mean, you have every single facet of baseball represented, and there's so much knowledge in there that any question you have, you're going to have 3 different opinions, and none of them are wrong. And it's I mean, to having learning experience, to asking what I did wrong, asking where I can get better, you don't have anything. So I don't know if fun's necessarily the first word that comes to my mind when I think of our relationship, but it's enjoyable. I mean, it's a competitive environment. Every single one of us wants to be in there, regardless if it's the second or the ninth. So I mean, I love being with these guys.
Pete, did you have something? Go ahead. Pete, you're muted. Pete. Pete,
Sorry,
there
have
you
you
go.
ever, okay, sorry. Have you ever had a batter lose the bat like they did in Buxton, I think, your first strikeout today? And do you take any more satisfaction out of that?
Yeah, I mean, it happens more and more. I feel like in today's game, I think there's a lot of factors in play. Again, it was pretty muggy and gross out today, so I have to say that's probably a lot less to do with me and a lot more to do with the fact that it's like holding on to a fish. It's pretty gross out there.
His first big league win, drowning in the shower. The guy's got him, so now he's yours.
Hey, Brady, just wanted to ask you about the comebacker that you tried to fill with your hand. How many times did your skipper tell you not to do that again?
Yeah, I've heard that my whole entire career. It's I guess I need to pay attention to the shift more. Obviously, the ball up the middle, you don't think anybody's there, but I had 2 guys with open arms sitting there waiting on it. But no, I've been doing that for a long time, and I try to stop, but it happens. My hand's fine, so nothing wrong with it.
Did it go numb at all, or just sting a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it went numb for a little bit. Yeah, and it obviously stung. I think it was hit pretty hard. Got my whole entire hand, so.
Did that affect you at all the rest of that inning?
No, not really too much. I felt it, but I obviously wasn't thinking about it at all.
And just tell us about how it feels to get that first big league W.
Yeah, unbelievable. Hopefully there's many more to come, but I'll never have a first win ever again. So obviously going to enjoy this, soak it in, and really happy about it.
Brady, what was it like to sort of try and power through that last inning? I mean, were you feeling tired at all? I mean, you had thrown, I think, 95 pitches by the end of it. Did you feel like you were still finishing pitches the way you wanted to, especially with the hand and everything?
I mean, it was definitely hot. I was getting tired, but honestly, I felt really strong there in the end. And I think I was just trying to make pitches too good there at the end. But no, I felt good. The whole outing. Even though it was starting to get hot there at the end, my body felt great, felt really strong, and obviously powered through it.
Brady, how does the clubhouse feel different? 4-game winning streak compared to the rough stretch you guys had.
Wow, yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. This is a blast. I mean, everybody says winning's more fun. Winning's a lot more fun when you're at this level. This is awesome. The guys are doing an incredible job. You can just see it in every single at bat and every single inning that these guys pitch. Everybody's working extremely hard. Everybody's fighting. We're on a great roll, and anything can happen.
Brady, coming into this one, did you let it into your mind at all, the fact that like you guys were, in position to sweep and extend the streak to 4 games, or did you not try to think about any of that, like might add pressure or anything?
No, yeah, absolutely. I was definitely thinking about it. Which I don't think affected me. I just obviously wanted to get out there and put a good start in, and obviously get off on the right foot.
Brady, what does it do for you knowing you have the bullpen that you guys have behind you in games like these?
Yeah, I don't have a doubt in my mind with anybody. Unbelievable. After those last 4 innings, they both did neck and did exactly what they needed to do. It was awesome to watch.
Brady, so many people have talked about the bullpen. You had some nice defense behind you as well today. Gordo dove for one, and Witt cut one off. What's it been like to have those guys back there for you as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Gordo's down and catch. I probably saved the game. That was unbelievable. Witt, everybody out there. It's you don't have to worry too much when the ball gets put in play with him.
Hey, Hunter, I guess that's pretty much the way you want to draw that thing up, right? Get a big hit right off the bat.
Yeah, it's good to get the first one out of the way.
Take us through that at bat. I mean, it turned out to be obviously a crucial part of the game, or that even that early.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep things simple right now. First game back, trying to, guys in scoring position, just trying to get the guy from third home. He left the pitch over the middle, and I kind of did what I wanted to do, just kind of stay right center and hit it hard, and luckily no one was there.
Were you shooting for the hole there, or just trying to make good contact?
Yeah, I mean, I was shooting for the hole a little bit. I mean, my approach was to go that way. It's a big hole. First game back, I'm just trying to do anything I can to, help make the team win. So, I was trying to do that.
Hey, Hunter, I know you talked about this a little bit before the game about being away, but what did it feel like to be back and actually go through the game and, be a part of it and get that win? Did it feel like you'd never been gone?
I mean, I'm so glad to be back. I hated watching the team play and not being able to contribute, just sitting at home. But, I mean, it was a lot of fun today. I mean, we're playing well. Pitching's, Singer did a heck of a job. Bullpen looks outstanding, hitting the ball well. So it's a lot of fun right now, and I'm just happy to be back.
Hey, Hunter, you probably want to play tomorrow, don't you?
I do. I've had too many off days, but this is my first 9-inning game since last season, so it's been a while.